Yeah, so what did you do today?
Today I stay at home and review my math and physics.
Well, that's good. Okay,
Yeah, and
so
I will go back to school at tomorrow.
oh, tomorrow is still August 31, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought that most of the yeah, I think most of the students go to their school by September 1st.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I have a new class.
Ah, okay. I understand that one, Andy. Okay, are you ready to go back to school tomorrow?
Yes, I'm excited, but yeah, I'm change. There are two school about our grade. The grade one and grade two. Oh no, the grade seven and grade eight are in the first school, and the grade nine is at another school.
Oh, okay. So you are in another school because you are grade 9 now, right?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you have to be in your school starting tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, so what about those students who are in grade 7 and grade 8? When are they going to go to school? Tomorrow or on September 1st?
Maybe it's September 1st.
Ah, okay. So I think to also, what are you gonna do tomorrow, Andy? Do you immediately have class or just familiarize the school?
Sorry.
Okay, do you immediately start class with your teachers or you just go there and familiarize the school?
Uh, School.
Yeah, because usually, once it's the first day of school, you're gonna introduce yourself. You don't have class yet, but still, you are required to go to school so that you'll be familiarized which is your room, who are your classmates, which class do you belong to, where's the school canteen. It's like orientation.
Sorry.
But anyway, Andy, it doesn't matter. So it's good because you will go back to school tomorrow. So what time does your class start?
Uh, Class. I will go back to school at I'll go back to school and I need to be familiar with my new school.
Ah, yes. So that's the reason why you have to go to school tomorrow. So because you that is a new school for you, then you have to be familiarized with the school. Okay, great, Andy. So now, Andy, what time do you plan to wake up tomorrow?
Uh, Sorry.
What time do you plan to wake up tomorrow? Is it gonna be 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning?
7 o'clock.
Okay. Then what time are you going to your school?
Maybe it's September 1st. Yeah, I will begin.
Yeah.
I will begin to s- to start class at tomorrow. No, at September 1st, and I will begin at class at September 1st.
Ah, okay. So no class tomorrow yet, but you just have to go to school. Okay, I understand that one, Andy. So now, Andy, please look at the screen. Can you see the book on the screen?
Uh, yes, I can see it.
Okay. So now, do you still have your book with you?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So now, Andy, are you ready to continue?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so here it is. In here, this is task 5. You're going to listen to an interview with a scientist. And you answer the question, which of the people he talks about tested the body's limits deliberately? Okay, so I'm
Okay.
gonna translate the question. Which of the people he talks about tested the body's limits deliberately?
他所说的哪些人故意测试了身体的极限？
So that's the question that you have to answer after you listen. Okay,
Okay.
great. Are you ready to listen?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here it is.
Yes. Hello?
Yes, Andy.
Uh, I need to read this one.
You have to listen first.
Yeah, but I can't listen it.
Oh, you cannot hear? Wait a
Yes,
minute.
I cannot hear.
I'm gonna share once again. Okay, so I'm gonna click. Please let me know if you can hear or not. Here it is.
Lesson 3C,
Can you
Oh,
hear?
yes, I can hear.
exercises
I can hear.
5 and 6.
Professor Martin, you're interested in the limits of the human body. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. So, for example, we've been asking, is it possible to survive in a vacuum?
And what's the answer?
Well, sadly, we know how long humans can survive in a vacuum in outer space. 3 Russian cosmonauts died in 1971 when their space capsule had a major problem at an altitude of 168 kilometres. The pressure inside the capsule dropped to 0 and the crew died after 30 to 40 seconds.
What a tragedy.
Yes, indeed. But it is possible to survive shorter periods of time in a vacuum. In 1966, a scientist was testing a spacesuit in a special room when the pressure suddenly dropped to almost 0 for a period of 27 seconds. He passed out after 15 seconds and he woke up when the pressure inside the room returned to normal. He was fine.
Good. So, what else have you been studying?
We've also been asking, how long can the human body survive without sleep?
And what is the answer?
Well, we can't force people to stay awake until they die, so it's impossible to know the exact limits. But we know about some extreme cases. For example, on the 28th of December 1963, Randy Gardner, a 17-year-old student, got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and didn't go back to sleep again until the morning of the 8th of January 1964. That's 264 hours.
Amazing. How many days is that?
About 11 days.
He probably slept for a week after that.
Actually, no. His first sleep after those 11 days lasted almost 15 hours.
15 hours.
Okay. Now, do you want to listen once again?
Yes, I need to listen again.
Okay, here it is.
Lesson 3C, exercises 5 and 6.
Professor Martin, you're interested in the limits of the human body. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. So, for example, we've been asking, is it possible to survive in a vacuum?
And what's the answer?
Well, sadly, we know how long humans can survive in a vacuum in outer space. 3 Russian cosmonauts died in 1971 when their space capsule had a major problem at an altitude of 168 kilometres. The pressure inside the capsule dropped to zero and the crew died after 30 to 40 seconds.
What a tragedy.
Yes, indeed. But it is possible to survive shorter periods of time in a vacuum. In 1966, a scientist was testing a spacesuit in a special room when the pressure suddenly dropped to almost zero for a period of 27 seconds. He passed out after 15 seconds and he woke up when the pressure inside the room returned to normal. He was fine.
Good. So, what else have you been studying?
We've also been asking, how long can the human body survive without sleep?
And what is the answer?
Well, we can't force people to stay awake until they die, so it's impossible to know the exact limits. But we know about some extreme cases. For example, on the 28th of December 1963, Randy Gardner, a 17-year-old student, got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and didn't go back to sleep again until the morning of the 8th of January 1964. That's 264 hours.
Amazing. How many days is that?
About 11 days.
He probably slept for a week after that.
Actually, no. His first sleep after those 11 days lasted almost 15 hours.
Okay. So were you able to listen well, Andy?
Yes, I listened it well.
Okay. So now, which of the people he talks about tested the body's limits deliberately?
I hear there are some people don't sleep for a long time.
Yeah, so that was the
Yeah,
last person.
maybe for 200 hours.
Yes, for 264 hours, about 11 days. So he talks about Randy Gardner. So yes, you're correct. Randy Gardner is the person who didn't sleep from December 20 from December 28th on 1963 until January 8, 1964. So that's 11 days. Can you imagine not sleeping for 11 days?
El 11 days.
Yes, 11 days without sleeping. Can you do that? That's very impossible, right?
I think there are people don't sleep for 3 days and we will die.
Oh, okay, yeah. But Randy Gardner made it to 11 days. But I think this person had taken some maybe medicines or I don't know so that he couldn't sleep. But it's but yes. So this is but it's good, Andy, because you got the answer correctly, which is Randy Gardner. So do you have any question about the audio?
No.
Okay, now let's take a look at this. So please read the sentences out loud, paying attention to the numbers. Okay, then listen again and decide whether the sentences are true or false. So here and then let's read numbers 1 to 5 first. Can you please read number 1? When a Russian space capsule
When a Russian space capsule caps capsule had a major problem in United 71, the cosmo
cosmonauts.
the cosmonaut died in less than 30 seconds.
Yes,
In 1966, a scientist passed out after 15 seconds in the
vacuum.
vacuum. The scientist passed out for 27 seconds. In the 1960s, Randy Gardner stayed awake for more than 250 hours. After staying awake for so long, Randy Gardner uh, slept for about 50 hours.
Okay, so now let's listen to the audio again. Then you decide whether sentences 1 to 5 is true or false. Okay, you are allowed to listen twice. Here it is.
Lesson 3C. Exercises 5 and 6.
Professor Martin, you're interested in the limits of the human body. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. So, for example, we've been asking, is it possible to survive in a vacuum?
And what's the answer?
Well, sadly, we know how long humans can survive in a vacuum in outer space. 3 Russian cosmonauts died in 1971 when their space capsule had a major problem at an altitude of 168 kilometres. The pressure inside the capsule dropped to 0 and the crew died after 30 to 40 seconds.
What a tragedy.
Yes, indeed. But it is possible to survive shorter periods of time in a vacuum. In 1966, a scientist was testing a spacesuit in a special room when the pressure suddenly dropped to almost 0 for a period of 27 seconds. He passed out after 15 seconds and he woke up when the pressure inside the room returned to normal. He was fine.
Good. So, what else have you been studying?
We've also been asking, how long can the human body survive without sleep?
And what is the answer?
Well, we can't force people to stay awake until they die, so it's impossible to know the exact limits. But we know about some extreme cases. For example, on the 28th of December 1963, Randy Gardner, a 17-year-old student, got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and didn't go back to sleep again until the morning of the 8th of January 1964. That's 264 hours.
Amazing. How many days is that?
About 11 days.
He probably slept for a week after that.
Actually, no. His first sleep after those 11 days lasted almost 15 hours.
Okay, so did you listen
There,
well? Yeah,
there is 50 or 15.
15, 1 5.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So now are you ready to tell me your answers?
Yes.
Okay, so number one, oh, hold on. Number one, when a Russian space capsule had a major problem in 1971, the cosmonauts died in less than 30 seconds. Is it true or false?
This is false.
Very good. Now, number two, in 1966, a scientist passed out after 15 seconds in a vacuum.
True.
Okay, that's right. Now, number three, the scientist passed out for 27 seconds.
This is false.
Okay, so yes, you got it right because the pressure dropped to almost 0 for 27 seconds. Now, number four, in the 1960s, Randy Gardner stayed awake for more than 250 hours.
False. Wait, I think,
Okay,
yeah, this is false.
okay, so this one is true actually. Yeah, in the 1964, so that is still in 1960s. He stayed awake for 264 hours. So that is more than 250 hours. Okay.
Okay.
Now, number five. After
Uh,
staying awake for so long, Randy Gardner then slept for almost 50 hours.
no, it's 15.
That's right. Very good, Andy. Okay, so for this one, Andy, you got an almost perfect score. One, two, three, four. That's 4 out of 5. Do you have any questions, Andy?
No.
Okay, now let's take a look at this. So let's discuss the question. So I encourage you to answer in a complete sentence. And if you can extend your answer, then I would highly appreciate that one. Have you ever been awake all night or most of the night?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. When was that?
What is near high altitude?
Huh?
High altitude.
Ah, okay. So when you are in the air, like let's just say that you're gonna go camping, then you're gonna climb like the tallest mountain. So high, you are in high at altitude. I don't know how to explain that in English, so let me translate. Here it is. High altitude. Huh?
高。
高海拔。
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here, number one, have you ever been awake all night or most of the night?
On night or most of the night. No.
Oh, wow.
Feel like I'm awake to maybe drink a water. Yeah,
Part.
because yeah, like I need to awake at night. I need to awake at night. Like I need to drink a water because Beijing is very dry. The air is very dry.
Ah, yes. So that you'll be dehydrated, just to keep you dehydrated, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now, when you said Beijing is dry, does that mean that it makes you wake up in the middle of the night just to drink water because it feels so hot?
Sorry.
Okay. When you said that Beijing is dry, then all you have to do is to drink water. Does that mean that that's one of the reason why you woke up in the middle of the night because it's
Yeah.
so hot and all you have and
Uh,
you have to drink water?
yes, it's so dry.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna try.
today,
Uh-huh.
yeah, today maybe will rain. I'm not sure.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna translate the question in number one, Andy. Here it is. Have you ever been awake all night or most of the night?
你是否曾经整夜或大半夜都醒着？
Mm, very, very few.
Oh, so just
Yeah, the
rare.
yeah the most close is in 2019.
Oh, so why did it happen?
Because 2019 I will go to Philippines, so I'm so exciting. I cannot sleep well.
Ah, okay. So you mean in the Philippines you were not able to sleep well because you were so excited?
Yes, yeah, because I'm very excited.
Ah, okay. So that's yes. So how many days you didn't sleep well, Andy? Way back 2019.
One,
Just one night.
yes.
Okay.
Uh, two, maybe it's two.
Two. Wow. Okay. So
Yeah,
now,
because
Andy, uh-huh.
yeah, because I'm sleep quality is very very well.
Um, can you please say that again?
My sleep quality is very well.
Your sleep quality is very well.
Yes.
Okay, when you were here in the Philippines?
In Philippines?
Yeah.
No.
Wait,
Uh,
uh-huh.
sorry. Yes.
Yeah. I don't understand, Andy, because the question is, have you ever been awake all night? Then you said yes, or most of the night, and it was very rare to happen, but it happened last 2019. You didn't sleep well because you were so excited to go to the Philippines,
Yeah,
right?
it's same at the wake all night.
Yes, so you were not able to sleep well. So that was 2 nights. It happened 2 nights. And you just told me that the quality of your sleep is very well. What do
Mm,
you mean by the quality of your sleep is very well?
quality. Sleep is not very well.
Is not very well, not well. Because when you say very well, it contradicts to your
Oh,
first sentence. So you can say not very well. Yeah, that's why you didn't sleep well because the quality of your sleep is not so well. Not very well. Okay. So now, Andy, here it is. Number two, have you ever felt very cold?
no, I'm not afraid of cold. My favorite food is ice.
Wow. You mean your favorite food is the cold ones?
Yes, teacher, could I show you? It's in the refrigerator.
Okay, yeah, sure. Wait a minute. I'm gonna
Okay.
look.
Yes, it is one. Wait a second. This one.
Edible ice.
Yes,
Yes.
edible ice.
Okay, so what do you do with that? Do you pour it into your water?
No, I
What do you
will.
do with that one, Andy?
I will just eat it.
Huh?
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, my
I
dad.
really?
Yeah, when I told my dad I'm not afraid of cold food, my dad is very surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, even me, I am surprised when you will just eat that one. So what's that?
Uh,
Is that pure what like ice? Pure water and it becomes ice or it has taste?
oh, they don't have any taste, just water become ice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's this
okay.
one.
Ah, wow. So wow, so for you it's like a candy.
Maybe.
Okay. You're very unique, Andy. Yeah, it's my
I eat ice is uh this is my habit.
okay. So how many cubes of ice can you eat in one day?
How many cubes? I don't count this one. Maybe 30 to 40.
Hey, wow. But yeah, it's good because it makes you it makes you hydrated.
Yes, I eat the ice cube in for a season.
So even if it's winter, you still eat ice?
Yes.
Okay, Andy.
Yeah.
So do uh-huh.
The summer I eat ice cube is more. It's more than winter.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am surprised, Andy, because I every time that we eat in a restaurant and the serve will and they will serve juice, I will just take out the ice cubes. I will eat it, but I'm not like you who can eat ice cubes like every day.
Yeah, I eat it every day. Yeah,
Okay.
this is kind of my custom.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so how old were you when you started eating ice?
A long time ago. Yes, I think it's a long time ago. I thought maybe a time 2 years ago,
Mm.
2 years or last year, 1 years ago. Yeah,
Oh, so that was one.
I thought I saw that everybody eat the ice cube were on feel is unwell, so I'm try this one, and I thought my body was my body was didn't have any unwell feeling.
So it helps you.
Yes, and that makes me feels well. Like when I have a runny nose,
Mm.
I will eat ice cube. So that is my So I will stop to run your nose. That's very that is very miracles.
Ah, yeah. So that's a miracle for you. I do believe in that, Andy, because there is what we call water therapy. So
Water
ice
water
comes from
therapy.
what? Yeah, water therapy. Every time that we will have cough, runny nose, or cold, then all we have to do is to drink more water first before we take medicine. Yeah, that's what
Oh
water therapy is. And
yes.
if you still don't feel well after drinking water, then that's the time you have to take some medicine.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Like my drinking things. The most is hot is soup.
Ah, okay. Great, Andy. So now, Andy, here it is. How about during winter? Have you ever felt like very cold, not just eating cold food, but your body's feeling very cold?
No, I'm not afraid of cold.
Ah, okay. So during winter, what do you wear when you go outside?
Maybe a t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
Maybe
So you,
t-shirt.
yeah, so
Yeah,
cold for
but
you.
t-shirt this one is longer than shorts.
Ay, okay. I understand that one. Like a long sleeve, maybe, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So now, Andy, here it is. Have you ever experienced high altitude?
Uh, yes. Like my dad camping. My dad camping there. Or we are go to the very highest mountain and go some cold grassland.
Yes. So how was your feeling being in the high altitude?
I feel I cannot breathe very well.
Yeah, because the air pressure is reduced and there would be lower, the oxygen level is lowered than when we are in the ground.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So here, Andy, do you like the feeling when you are in on top of the mountain?
Uh, no, not really.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not sure about this one. Maybe well is maybe not well.
Ah, okay, so 50-50. Maybe
Yes,
yes, maybe no.
yes.
When did it happen, Andy?
When did this happen?
Mm.
The well is yes. I uh that I'm on the mountains, so I can breathe fresh air, and I can see the beautiful things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I don't like it is the first is I cannot breathe very well. The second is my I cannot breathe very well, and
Mm.
I can't and it's difficult to get down.
Yeah. Okay, so when you climbed the mountain, what did you use to climb? Did you use the car of your
Climb
dad?
climbing stick.
Oh, so you really walk barefoot. I on
Uh,
foot. I You really went there on foot.
yes, food or car.
Oh, okay, Andy. So thank you for sharing that experience. So now, Andy, since we're done with Unit 3C, we will proceed with another unit. So we are now in reading. Can you see your book?
Yes, what I don't know what page it is.
Next to wait a minute, I'm gonna open your book. That's in page 34. Huh? I no no no. I'm sorry. I may That's gonna be in page 36. I made a mistake. It's in page 36, body clock.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so this book is all about body clock. Do you know body clock, Andy?
Yes, like when we are asleep or well, I sleep at the morning, maybe 7 o'clock, without a clock or without a clock. That this is my body clock. Clock.
Yes,
Clock.
that's right. Okay, the normal time that you go to bed. Okay, so Andy, this is a speaking task. So I'm gonna ask you some questions, and all you have to do is to answer. So what time do you usually go to bed on weekdays?
On weekdays, I will go to bed at 11 and a half.
11:30?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's a bit late. And what time do you usually get up on weekdays?
9 o'clock.
11,
Nine.
12. Yeah. I'm counting. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So well, that's good because you still get at least 8 hours of sleep. Yeah,
Yes.
every day. Okay. So what about at the weekend? What time do you usually go to bed?
Weekend.
Mm.
Oh, I said the half of the 11 and wake up at 9 o'clock. This is in the weekend.
Okay. So when we say weekdays, Andy, weekdays and weekend are different. Weekdays are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh,
That's weekdays. Weekend is only Saturday and Sunday.
okay.
Yes. Okay. So your answer earlier was for the weekend. What about on weekdays, Mondays to Fridays? What time do you usually go to bed?
Uh, I will sleep maybe 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and I wake up at 6 o'clock. 6, maybe 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock or 6:50.
Yeah, so 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, well, that's good because you can get a minimum of 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, because every human needs at least 8 hours of sleep every day, except for the babies because they tend to sleep more than 8 hours a day. Okay. So now, Andy, have those times changed much since you were younger?
Sorry?
Have those times changed? I mean, I'm gonna simplify this question. How's your body clock now? Do you still stick to the usual time that you go to bed?
No.
So it changes every now and
Yes.
then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Andy, what are the factors that change your body clock
Private school to middle school. I will change my body clock.
from wait, from primary school to middle school? Then that's the time when your body clock change.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Andy. So is it hard for you to go back to your original body clock?
It's very hard. There, we have sentence. We told 21 days to
Mm.
keep a good habit.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's why me personally, Andy, after my last class, yeah, because my last student is your dad. So after that one, before 10:30, I really need to go to sleep because I have to wake up before 7 because I have class the following day by 8:30 in the morning. Yes, and I don't want to mess with my sleep because it's so hard to go back to your original body clock. Okay, so thank you for answering my questions, Andy. Before we end, do you have any question?
No. Do you know why I love eating the ice cube?
No,
Uh,
I just understand that it makes you feel well.
no. Yes, it's a fuel to 30%.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what are
because
the other reason?
I went to the hospital and see I have a high blood pressure. Yeah, and
Ah,
some days I will eat high fat or high fat food.
yes.
So
So,
I'm not afraid of the high blood pressure is not very it's not very high. A little.
mm,
Yes. So I eat ice cream maybe will will reduce my body's fat.
yes, I understand. But yeah, you are so young to get high to to have high blood like high blood pressure.
This one that is very the high blood pressure is very common.
In China,
Yes. Uh yes.
especially in your age.
Yes. My age.
Ah,
Very common.
okay. Yeah, because here and in the Philippines, only adults gets high blood pressure or have high blood pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
because
like my dad, my mom.
because we are living in the north.
Okay, Andy. So yeah, it's good because you know how you can help yourself. Yeah, and not just by eating ice cube. All you need to reduce eating foods that are rich in cholesterol, just like fried foods.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, Andy, thank you for sharing that one. It's already time, so we'll just end in here. And we will continue tomorrow. So, I'll be seeing you by 6 o'clock at night tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Andy.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.